I'm Megan Crissey, and I am an occupational therapy student at the University of Texas at Tyler. And we are going to be learning how to make some chocolate chip cookies today because I love to bake. It's what I use as a de-stressor and to clear my mind. So the recipe that we're going to use today is on the back of the Nestle Toll House semi-sweet chocolate morsels. You're going to want a large mixing bowl, and I'm using my bowl from my KitchenAid stand mixer. You can use any large bowl that you want. You don't have to have a stand mixer at all. You can mix it by hand or using a hand mixer. You're going to need some brown sugar, eggs, salt, vanilla, butter, baking soda, sugar, and flour, as well as the chocolate chips. So what we're going to do first is preheat our oven so that it's ready to go, and we preheat it to 375. So while that's warming up, we're going to go ahead and start mixing up our dough. And we are going to combine our flour, baking soda, and salt in a small bowl, and then in the large bowl we're going to mix together the butter, the sugar, brown sugar, and vanilla until it's creamy. So we'll start with that large bowl. So we have 2 sticks of butter that has been set out and is room temperature. Then we add in our sugar, and so we're going to need 3/4 cup of a sugar. So you take your 1/4 cup and you do that 3 times to get 3/4. And then the brown sugar is 3/4. Again, so you're going to do 3 more of those of your brown sugar, and these are packed. So to pack it, you just smash it in with your hands to make it level, and dump it in. And when you dump it, once it's packed, it comes out in the shape of the measuring cup that you're using. Wipe off the extra from your hand into the bowl. And brown sugar, and our vanilla. So for the vanilla, we need 1 teaspoon. we're just going to mix that until it's creamy. And this should just take a couple of minutes to mix. If your butter is still a little too hard, then it'll take a little bit longer to mix together. And you'll take your spatula and just clean off and bring it back. Okay. And then we're going to add in 2 eggs. And while that's mixing, in another bowl, we're going to mix together our 2 1/4 cups of flour. Our 1 teaspoon of baking soda. One teaspoon of salt. Stir that together, just to mix it all in. And then we're going to add this little by little into our mixture over here. I'm going to take you guys over here. So you can see what I'm doing with this. And I'm just going to scoop a little bit at a time. Slowly add it in. Let it mix well. that is all mixed together, clean off the spinner here. Attach it. And you can set this aside because you can eat what's left on it after you're done. That's the best part. So then you get your bag of chocolate chips. The recipe says to put in 2 cups, but I like mine to be full of chocolate chips, so I do the whole bag. Don't throw the bag away, because the amount of time you have to cook it is on there in the instructions. So, you just mix it all together. So all those chocolate chips get nice and mixed in. If your arms or your hands just aren't quite strong enough to mix it, you could do it in the mixer. That's not a problem. Alright. So that is all mixed together and ready to go. So I'm going to put that back in its corner and clean up a little bit. And then we're going to just turn around so you guys can see I have my pan here ready to go. We're just going to spray it down with some nonstick spray. And then I'm going to take 2 spoons. And what I do is I just scoop some in the spoon and just put it on there. And I do 2 rows all the way down. And I just use the second spoon to kind of scoop the dough off of this other one and kind of form it into a ball. And I can get about 8 cookies on this sheet pan. And I'm going to put them in the oven on the middle rack. Let's see. And we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. And that's it. When the timer goes off, you just take them out of the oven, put them onto a cooling rack, let them cool down, and then you get to enjoy them. And you just repeat this process until all your dough is baked. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.